Hello guys, welcome back to YTGC Now, and this time around we're going to talk about Konami, more importantly their quarter and Metal Gear Solid 5, obviously Ground Zeroes. Now a lot of people would wonder how Ground Zeroes would do on the PC due to the fact it sold like crazy on the console, but universally people were upset because it felt it was just a demo. It wasn't, they thought it should have been a longer experience, and there are cases like this before. We could go back to Resident Evil, was it Revelations on the 3DS, the one where the game actually you couldn't delete your save, and once you beat the game, that was it. And despite the fact people were universally mad about that game sold really well and made Capcom a lot of money. Well, in this case, Metal Gear Solid 5 Ground Zeroes, according to Konami, sold solid on Steam on the PC. Now, right now, this game's only $20 on Steam, which is as short as the game is, it should have been $20 or less to begin with. That's what the price should have been. But the PC side, that's very good news because, truthfully, a lot of people on the PC want to play these games, and despite the fact the lauding this game got, the bad, by gamers and the media after it finally came out, this demo more or less, people on the PC still want to play it. And they did. Now, this obviously the results for year-over-year results for Konami, sales were actually down, but just like Capcom, the profits were up. So, for example, their digital entertainment division saw revenue decrease slightly, coming in only $580 million for the third quarter period. What's interesting is the breakdown of them and their sales. In terms of units sold by platform, that is probably the most interesting thing about the earnings, was that the PlayStation 3 led the quarter for them, accounting for about 35% of games sold, whereas the PS4 was next, making up 20%, followed by the 360 at 11%, and then followed by PC at 10%, and then the Xbox One accounted for 6%. So when you do the breakdown, which, by the way, the same 6% for Xbox One was exactly the same amount of percent they sold on the Vita, so they were tied. When you break it all down, the PlayStation has been very more profitable for Konami than the Xbox right now. And that the PC is higher right now than the Xbox One. And don't get me wrong, PC, mobile are where these companies are going because, listen, years ago, the PC was kind of in a mess, right? When the stores weren't carrying the games anymore and before Steam existed, the PC in general as gaming was in a mess. For anybody who wasn't a PC gamer and didn't know where to go, it was hard to find PC games, except for those really, really popular games. If you're looking for a niche game, you weren't going to be able to find it. Thanks to Steam, anybody who has a computer can play games. And so that has really drastically changed the opinion and the market of PC, where it is a profitable thing again. And so now we're seeing this payoff for publishers where they can no longer ignore the PC side. But again, overall, their total sales came in at $1.3 billion, flat from over last year, but their profit was $42 million. So for Konami, like Capcom, a good sign that they've learned to maximize their profits. Now, obviously, for Konami, the big thing will be, when's Metal Gear Solid 5 coming out? We know it's coming. Is it coming this year or is it not coming? And again, that's not the only Konami has. Obviously, they have, Pro Evolution Soccer that also, did solid for them on PC. So what do you think about the fact that sold solid PC in the quarter? Are you, excited that more of the PC games would come to and hope more come to PC? My opinion is, I hope every game made goes to every platform so every gamer can get a chance to play it. I think that's one of the things I like when a publisher releases a game through every platform so everybody can try it, because I think the more people get a chance to play your game, the better it is for you and your game. And to me, I'm kind of glad to see that, for these Japanese developers that haven't always been on board with PC, that they're seeing positive results to continue to stay on PC. Anyway, love to hear your guys' opinions like always. I'll make another video soon.